again, excuse the appearance. I'm right in the midst of doing my usual heavy cleaning, but also been on the phone quite a bit with the DA, the police, etc. It has now been a week since I had my court hearing with my neighbor and managed to disprove all those false allegations that she made in that declaration. But, you know, the restraining order's gone. I no longer got the word elder abuser above my head. And technically, the argument's over with. I prevailed. Yay, me. But, you know, as much as I hate to say this, I'm going to have to sue her again. This time not because she destroyed my fence, but because while I was, you know, having to disprove all those false allegations, I was spending money. And, you know, I had to buy the projector, I had to pay lawyer fees, I had to pay for a hotel to stay at while I wanted to make sure I didn't get arrested before we went to that appellate date where I had prevailed. You know, when I sued her for destroying my fence, I prevailed, and then she appealed it and then gave me that restraining order 3 days before the appellate court date, intentionally, in hopes that maybe I would get arrested and not show up to the appellate court date. But, yeah. In the meantime, I have been spending some money disproving all the false allegations, plus I had that restraining order over my head. You know, I'm missing out on days' work, money just, you know, having to come out of my pocket because she felt like being mean and claiming I did a bunch of stuff to her that I didn't do. And her grandson did the same thing. Her roommate, you know, they're all on that declaration. So, after speaking with the DA and the police to find out what my, I guess, options are regarding, you know, I wanted to have her arrested for doing that, but apparently, you know, it's just not that serious. People lie in court all the time. But since I did clearly entail the ramifications of those false allegations, she needs to, I guess, be sued. And I got to sue her for malicious prosecution, perjury, intentional emotional distress, I guess, infliction of emotional distress. I don't know all the words. I'll get it all written out. But, yeah, I'm going to have to sue her, her grandson, and her roommate. And hopefully at that point, you know, she won't be able to issue another restraining order against me because, you know, there's nothing to prevent her from doing it at this point. She can just issue them against anybody she feels like issuing them against. And that's crazy. But in the meantime, I had to spend a lot of money and time defending myself against those false allegations. So yeah, the saga is not quite over yet. The headache regarding the restraining order is. The headache regarding her destroying my fence is. But now I got to go back into a court and ask the judge to, I guess, make her reimburse me for all the false allegations that caused me to, you know, lose out on work and pay a lawyer. And, you know, just the headache. So, yeah, I'm heading back to the courthouse, but I got to wait until Monday. I filled out the paperwork. Monday I do the filing. Okay, it's Monday, yep, and it's triple digits, so I'm here at the courthouse. Go ahead and start filing that paperwork again. Okay, paperwork is filed for all three, the grandson, the grandmother, and the roommate. And the court date is September 24th, 2018 at 9 a.m. back here in the Simi Valley Court House. Now I got to head over to the sheriff's. Yeah, gotta head to the sheriff because, you know, all three of them have to be served, and that's $40 a piece. Okay, it's official, it's done, and, you know, it's gonna be another court date. Just paid $120 to the sheriff to serve all three people. Like, I think I should have gotten a deal, if only because all three people do live at the same address, but apparently that doesn't really matter. But, yeah, so all three people, the neighbor, her grandson, and her roommate that all intentionally drugged me into that courtroom claiming elder abuse and to get a restraining order, what have you. Yeah, I'm fighting it. Just because even though I won, now I got to try and collect the money back from all the money I had to spend defending myself. Whew, and it's definitely a hot one today. Yeah, it's like triple digits right now. So, let's see. So far I've spent $150 between the filing fee and the 3 service things from the sheriff. My neighbor really has cost me a lot of money. Just defending everything that she sends my way. Her and her grandson destroyed my fence. I filed a small claims on that. I prevailed, and then she filed an appeal and a phony elder abuse case, and the argument should have been over with when the judge said, yeah, pay her the money for destroying her fence. But my neighbor, she definitely doesn't want to pay any money, and I'm sure she probably won't pay if the judge in this case determines that I should be reimbursed for all the money I spent disproving all the false allegations. She'll find some way not to pay it, but I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, she'll at least quit going after people and being mean to them in the courtroom. Maybe this will discourage her from future court situations. I don't know, maybe not. But I got to at least try and get back some of the money I had to spend disproving all those false allegations that she made. Whew, yeah, it's definitely a hot day today. So, okay, the court case, again, it's going to be Kelly versus Crosnoe on September 24th. That's a Monday at 9 a.m. in the Simi Valley Court House. And if I prevail, then she'll probably appeal, because that's what she does, I guess. And then that would take it to sometime in November. I'm guessing somewhere around there. And then after that, yeah, we should be all done with court cases. We should have been done, like I said, the first time I sued and prevailed. She should have just, paid me what the judge said. But no, she had to do the appeal and then file the phony elder abuse charge against me and make all those false accusations and get a restraining order and all of that. So really, truly, I have no choice but to sue to recover all the money I had to spend defending myself against all those false allegations. But yeah, no matter what, I'm not going to get any money out of this. I already know that, regardless of whether or not a judge says I prevail. It's just going to be drug out to another courtroom. I've learned that just because you win doesn't mean you actually win. It just means you win the opportunity to go to the next courtroom. But I am hoping, after all this is said and done, though, by the end of the year here, that my neighbor doesn't want to just take people to court for the heck of it anymore. And that maybe, like I said, I can't save myself at this point, but maybe somebody else will be thankful that it put a stop to her shenanigans. I don't know. I just know she destroyed my fence. I did the legal route. I sued. I prevailed. She didn't like the fact that I won. And then she told a bunch of lies and even got her grandson and her roommate to collaborate with her on those lies. Subordination, it's called. But, and yeah, I proved that they were lies in the courtroom and that I didn't deserve that restraining order, and I'm not an elder abuser, but it was not cheap. And so now I have to sue in order to hopefully maybe try and recover the cost. And even though I'm probably not going to recover the cost, at least it goes down on record, right, that Kelly versus Crosnoe. It's a battle that did not end just with one court case.